Assalamualaikum and greetings. Thank you for joining today's forum. Our topic today is the issue of unfair salary structure in the organization. Salary always a sensitive matter, but it's also very important because it affects employee motivation, company's performance, and overall reputation of the organization. Many employees face salary that do not match their workload or qualification. This creates dissatisfaction and even causes employees to leave. Today, we will hear view from employees as well as representative from the HR department. To begin, I would like to invite Ms. Shira to share her thoughts on the negative impacts of this issue.
Thank you to Ms. Ayu as moderator today. In response to Ms. Ayu's question just now, I, as a contract worker, would like to share my experience regarding the negative effect of unfair wage structures within a company. As we all know, unfair wages usually occur when employees are paid salaries that do not match the work they perform. For example, fresh graduates are supposed to receive salaries based on their level of education, but some companies pay them as if they have no qualification or value. As a result, the situation can lead to high staff turnover in the company. Skilled and capable workers will leave and look for jobs that offer pay more aligned with their skills and work. If this happens, the cost of requirement and retraining new employees will increase. For example, companies that frequently lose workers in the IT department are forced to spend more on repeated hiring processes. In addition, an unfair wage structures can also damage the image and reputation of the company. Companies known for such practice will find it hard to attract new, high-quality workers. Employees tend to choose employers who care about their well-being. If this issue goes viral on social media, it can also harm the company's good name. That's all from me on this issue. I will pass back it to our moderator, Ms. Ayu.
Thank you, Ms. Shira, for the clear explanation. We can see that unfair salary practice affect not only employees but also the company itself. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Ima from HR to share her perspective.
Thank you to our moderator, Ms. Ayu, and also Ms. Shira for the highlighting those important challenges. As an human resource professional, I really understand how unfair salaries can make employees feel undervalued and frustrated. High turnover and a bad company image are serious issue, and no HR professional will want that. At the same time, from the HR perspective, there are some impact positive and benefits to keeping lower base salaries if they are managed carefully. First, companies can use the extra money to give special rewards or bonuses for employees who that perform well in work. As you can see, for example, Astro Awani in Malaysia emphasized that employers should view employees as assets and offer bonuses as a form of rewards, showing that strategy in compensation is not just about base salaries but also incentive. This strategy to make employees feel appreciated and motivated and also make employee consistent perform well in work. Secondly, lower salary structure can also help attract fresh graduates or interns who are entering the job market for the first time. Statistics indicate that over 70% of Malaysia graduates start with salary below 2,000 ringgit Malaysia, reflecting the reality that entry-level positions often come with lower pay but provide valuable learning opportunities. So this allows organizations to bring in young talent, train them according to company standard, and gradually develop loyal employees without immediately bearing high salary costs. So lastly, even though low salary structures are often viewed negatively, they can actually bring positive benefits to both parties. Company can save costs while providing special rewards, and graduates gain opportunities to build their careers from the ground out in preparation for the future.
Thank you, Ms. Ima, for the HR perspective. Now, I would like to hear from a permanent employee who has experienced this situation. Ms. IZZAH, please share your experience.
Thank you, Ms. Ayu. As a permanent job, I can say that low salaries have a big impact. First, lowers morale and motivation because the employees feel that their hard work is not fairly rewarded. So, when we feel unappreciated, we lost the drive to give our best. Secondly, it's low salaries can create internal conflict, such as employees starts to comprising about workloads and salaries, so that the environment workplace can tense and overall reduce productivity.
Thank you, Ms. IZZAH, for sharing your honest experience. Clearly, unfair salary not only reduce performance but also affect teamwork and relationship among staff. Next, let's hear from Ms. ALYA for a more balanced perspective.
Thank you to everyone for sharing your thoughts, especially to Ms. Shira and Ms. Izzah who spoke on behalf of the employees. I understand that an unbalanced salary structure can cause dissatisfaction among staff. However, from the company's point of view, having different salary levels help us set more competitive prices for our products or service. By controlling labor costs, the company can offer more affordable prices to customers. This attracts more buyers and help the company stay competitive, especially in industries where the competition is very strong. Price is often the key factors that determine success. As you can see, the example of Goodyear plant closure for cost reduction. Goodyear was forced to shut down its manufacturing plant in Shah Alam in June 2024 as part of restructuring program that aims to save 1 billion by 2025. This move focused on reducing operating costs, including labor costs, to maintain competitive pricing. Secondly, when the company makes more profit by controlling costs, the returns for investors and company owners also increase. This is important because investors help support the growth of the company. When they see the good results, they are more confident to continue investing, which help us expand. In the long run, this benefits employees too through promotion opportunities, bonus, and more job openings. So as you can see, the example of GSA, General Service Administration, bonus for cost cutters. The GSA introduced a program called Bonus for Cost Cutters, which give cash rewards to staff if spending reduction targets, such as travel and training, are achieved. This directly shows how cost control supports employees' bonus and improves teamwork spirit. Even so, employee welfare remains our priority. We, in the HR department, always review the salary structure regularly and suggest adjustment based on the company performance, the current economic situation, and feedback from staff. As a solution, HR suggests reviewing salary structures periodically, considering employee qualifications, company performance, and the economic situation. Companies should also provide other incentives like bonus, allowance, training, and promotion opportunities. In this way, employees will feel appreciated while the company maintains competitiveness.
Thank you to all panelists for the insightful sharing. Today, we have heard how unfair salary structure can harm employees' motivation and company's reputation, but also how companies use it as a strategy to control costs. The most important point is balance. Companies must ensure employee welfare while also safeguarding organizational growth. With that, we conclude today's forum. Thank you to our panelists and everyone who joined. We hope this discussion has been useful.